Video, we're going to be talking a little bit about how to use the Jamboard feature in Google Meet. So let me show you how we can do this. If you move the mouse over the screen here, so we get the three dots down in the bottom right corner, we click right there, you're going to see the option for where it says Whiteboard and Open a Jam. So we'll go ahead and click on that. And then we have a few different options here. We can start a new whiteboard, brand new from scratch. We can choose a previous Jamboard file that we might have been working on already. Or we also have like some recent ones that we were working on here. But I'm going to go ahead and choose start a new whiteboard. And it will take a moment for it to prepare that whiteboard. And then it's going to tell me that someone else needs to access this file. And I have the option to be able to share the file with them. And I can choose whether I want them to just to be able to view the file, or if I want them to be able to edit it along with me. And one of the coolest features is being able to edit, but you can choose whichever feature you want. I'm going to choose edit, and then I'm going to hit send. And then it's might give you this warning that pops up that's saying you're trying to share it with somebody from outside of the organization. And what that means is, in this case, I'm using my personal account. So I am using my SCH email and then another account that's not my SCH email. So if you're working with somebody who is not from SCH and you share it with them, it just pops this up as a warning. But if you're sharing it with, between SCH faculty member and faculty member, or faculty member and student, you won't have to worry about this. So I'm just going to say OK. And then it's going to bring me right over into that Jamboard. And then here I am. I've got my Jamboard all set up. It's going to load in just a second. And we'll see the tools come down the left-hand side. And we have things like a pen, an eraser, the pointer. We can put a sticky note on there, add an image, shapes, text box, all types of neat things. But I'm just going to go ahead and choose the pen for right now. And let's choose this tealish color. And we'll just go ahead and scribble a little bit on here. And now I've got my very artistic drawing in there. I'm in my SCH account. I'm going to swipe on over to my personal account. And you'll notice here up at the top that it says in the chat with everyone feature, there's a little green box or green circle. I'm just going to click on that. And right here in the latest one, it'll say I've shared a jam file with the meeting. I'm going to click on that to open it up. And I'm going to be brought into that same Jamboard that I was working on in my personal account, or in my SCH account, I should say. I can see that my SCH account is in here, and here I am in my personal. So I'm going to go ahead and choose another color. Let's go with yellow, and I'm going to draw right on top of that. And then I'm going to flip back over to my SCH one, and you can see the line being drawn by whoever is drawing it. And this is how we can both work in the same document at the same time. A really great feature. And if you happen to have an interactive board in your classroom and you're using the mouse mode, you can actually use the pens to walk over to the board and grab these tools over here and draw on the whiteboard, on the Jamboard itself. That way people who are at home, on Flex perhaps, can follow along with you as you do this in front of the class. So it's a great way to be able to bring that interactivity feature of a whiteboard with people who are both in and out of the classroom. So if you have any questions about using Jamboard, the whiteboard feature in Google Meet, then by all means send an email over to tech@sch.org.